whether or not is sexual orientation determined at birth. One of the largest debates between scientists, religious leaders, officials, and the general public is whether or not a human being is born homosexual or if it is caused by environmental factors. They argue whether or not to determine if it's right for homosexuals to be denied marriage, discrimination protections, and social and religious acceptance. People that believe a certain type of sexual orientation is something you're born with compares it with things such as tongue curling or dimples, which are determined by immutable biological factors such as genes, hormones, and things you cannot naturally control nor change. Those who are against it argue that homosexuality is a reversible lifestyle choice, which is the result from bad relationships between children and their parents, sexual abuse, brainwashing by pro-gay influences, as well as other developmental causes. It is showed that time and time again anything is possible when it comes to biology. Since we do not fully understand the human genome the body can possibly have. I feel as if some people can be born with an attraction to the same sex, but I also feel as if it is a choice for others based on experiences in their lifetimes. As studies have shown, there is a difference between the brains of heterosexuals and homosexuals. Sexual orientation is influenced by quite a number of genetic factors, as well as it is influenced by non-genetic factors. Sex hormones during fetal development also have an influence on the baby's sexual orientations. Studies have shown that mothers who took DES during pregnancy to prevent miscarriage, which they showed that did not prevent miscarriage, has increased the occurrence of homosexuality in their female offspring. Another factor would be nicotine exposure, which has masculizing and defeminizing effects on the sexual orientation of female offspring, which increases the probability of lesbianism. Maternal stress, particularly in the first trimester, has shown an increased occurrence of homosexuality in both boys and females. Many women who are now lesbian that have suffered from sexual abuse in their lifetimes claim that they are distrusting of men after such an experience, which is believed to be the reason why they are now homosexual. Many parents believe that their children that have become homosexual, it is as a result of them being overbearing as a parent. They believe that it's a type of rebellion. Many other people believe that children growing up in a homosexual parented homes are more likely to become homosexual themselves from being raised in an environment where homosexuality is normal. When actuality, it has shown that more homosexual children arise from divorced or single-parent homes of heterosexual parents. I am still convinced that both sides have valid arguments. One can be born with same-sex attraction due to genetic factors, or one can later choose in life to be attracted to the same sex due to certain experiences that have changed them. I feel as if biology has a big say in our outcomes. Though from a Christian standpoint, homosexuality is wrong in some way, some may wonder why God would make it a sin and create someone who is attracted to the same sex. I feel as if God places each of us in a place where we're fighting against our own temptations, whether it is an addiction, homosexuality, or anything else, in order to make us a stronger person as a whole. It is also very, very true that we as humans do not possess all the knowledge biologically, factually, or really all the knowledge at all to fully understand and correctly answer such a question. Science proves that there are genetic factors that contribute to the sexual orientation of a person. Science also proves that outside factors such as experiences also are contributing factors to a person's sexual orientation. Therefore, those who believe people are born gay are not wrong, and those who believe people are not born gay but they choose to live that way are also not wrong. There are so many factors that go into determining sexual orientation that both sides have completely valid points.